Good morning, everybody. Good. How's everybody doing? Good morning, Auntie. How is everyone? Got a little bit of a different setup here today on my MacBook. So I'm looking at chat via my phone. All right. But how are you guys doing? How's your week been so far? Got some pretty clean price action, if I'm honest. Couldn't find yourself. The week has been good so far. Been awesome. It has been awesome. We'll get into the charts here in a second. I'm just kind of getting settled in here. I may take these fellas out. Take my headphones out. And good. All right. Yeah, traveling, not really, just visiting family. I'm here for the week visiting families. So I've got a little bit of a different office here. Well, not really my office, just kind of a spot to stream. I'm not going to be trading it too terribly much this week, but I wanted to hop on a couple times this week and get in front of the charts with you all. So, but yeah. Also, you guys can hear me okay? Everything's good. I don't have my fancy mic, so it's just the MacBook mic. Perfect. Perfectly fine. Okay, great. Well, let's get into the charts, shall we? Um, I don't think I really need to go over yesterday's PA. I'm sure you guys already went through it, and I think the boys did pretty good yesterday on stream. I think they caught similar longs to what I would have caught. Um, I wasn't super present at the charts, so I had limits. I had limits set below this low here, um, and I was looking for buys to occur from there. However, I didn't really get to manage accordingly. I could have just bought here when it tagged this breaker. That would have been a swell entry right at 9:30, but by the time I saw it, when I set my limit, we were already up above it. So I was like, if we get below this low, I'll get in there. But alas, did not pan out, but it was a beautiful trade nonetheless. And then we actually went back for more during the PM or right before lunch, and then that set up a little bit of a smaller rally in the PM session just to kind of close the day out on those highs, and then we targeted those highs later on in the overnight session. So going into the overnight session, we actually formed a very nice breaker inside of kind of in between midnight and digital opening price during the London session. Very clean. You can see We actually formed a nice 4-hour swing, and we're setting up, that set us up for an expansion during the 6 a.m. candle, which is what we're seeing right now. And we have actually met -4 standard deviations of the hourly breaker from yesterday. That's the I guess, most near term, most recent piece of projections that we can use on the hourly. Besides from obviously the one that we've created today as well. So during London, if we go to our replay tool, we could see that we formed a clean Asia low SMT inside of a fair value gap. Pretty close to digital open, but not quite. And off of there, could have done it two different ways. You could have entered on some sort of fractal breaker block, which could have been closure above this high here. Or you could have really jumped on any time frame and gotten an entry. 3-minute, the 5-minute, and the 15-minute were all in the same high. They were all the same breaker. So basically, once we close above that high there, put your entry right at that breaker, stop loss at that low, take those standard deviations, and then you have a free between 2 and 2.5 R easily. Probably would have targeted the -2 and then the -4 of the breaker from yesterday. And that would have been your clean, easy play. So there was that. It was very nice to wake up this morning and see that. That was a really, really nice trade. London in general has been pretty dang clean. I can't lie. So now that kind of sets us up for just another buy day. We're basically going to be sitting and waiting currently until we see some sort of retracement into some sort of fair value. I have my eye on, there's obviously this for value gap in premium. However, that doesn't really interest me too much, given the fact that it is in premium. But we also have this hourly for value gap down here that we could see as well. It's resting right on Asia high. Liquidity can be used as old resistance turned support, right? Highs and lows can be used in that way. So some sort of retracement for 930 is what I'd be anticipating for a further expansion up higher. So it'd be looking a little something like this. Oops. I am not quick with my MacBook. Something like that. Targeting up into -4 of this breaker here. And as you can see, if you look, ES is close to its London low, or closer than NASDAQ is. NASDAQ is the strongest asset currently. So if ES goes and takes that London session low, then that will give us some more SMT that we can utilize for further expansion higher. Something to keep in mind, of course, is the fact that we do have this daily high SMT with YM, but YM has been kind of out of whack to begin with, but we also have high of week SMT with ES, which if we go and we create this bearish breaker here, closing below this low, then that kind of runs us into an area where we are somewhat conflicted. And we can go and target lower prices like this London low, like the AM low from yesterday, right? And we can also see that we actually do have a devil's mark on the weekly open as well. You can see here. Just kind of opened up and immediately expanded higher. So we have this new week opening gap that has been unfilled too. So got to keep all of that in mind. I'm not exactly willing to bite on the first 15-minute bearish breaker that I see. Echoing voice. Okay. Can we fix that? Can anyone else have that? Or is it just Quran? Okay, it's just Quran. That's strange. I'm not sure. It's not something that I can fix on my end. I think that might be um, the producers. So let me know if there is an issue, Graham. Okay. So yeah, we are dealing with that potential of the 15-minute bearish breaker being created. However, we are now expanding up high off of this 15-minute bullish for value gap. So we might be creating a totally new swing here, which we just did. So nothing to do here. I'm not interested in buying high of day like this off of the first for value gap that I see. The 50-minute OB was fire. Yeah, I mean, a little too premium for me, but it's doing what it's supposed to. What is your model, Bray? So my model is based around particularly breakers, liquidity, and SMT. Utilizing those concepts are kind of the foundation of my model, paired with just regular old reading of price action, right? So those three things, liquidity, SMT, and breakers, they tend to go hand in hand, right? You don't really have a breaker if you didn't take any liquidity, and the SMT itself is a confluence for the trade idea itself. It's how I deem protected highs and lows, and then I'll use standard deviations as well. So, perfect quick example. Now, obviously, you take into more account other pieces of information. I'm not just pattern trading this because it's very easy to pattern trade a model like this with very little moving parts. But very simple would be, like I just stated during the London session here, right? Real quick. Select. So right here. Here we've got kind of a retracement here. No bearish breakers to the downside to really concern ourselves with. Relative equal highs on the Asia high. Strong draw on liquidity there if you have relative equal highs. So we have no bearish breakers at all. To even conflict our idea, we form SMT at that Asia session low. So you have liquidity at Asia low. You have SMT at said Asia low. And you have Asia high left open. It's a perfect liquidity pairing, right? So we sweep one side of the range, we go and we target the other. Okay, in simple essence. From there, you can either drop down to a low time frame. You can also just wait for a 15-minute time frame, which is what I'd like to do as well. You could have done either or on this one. And then you have your 15-minute bullish breaker. Buy that breaker, target the standard deviations of said breaker, and you're done, right? Very, very simple and easy, very little moving parts. It's not rocket science. Okay, so that's just a totally news-driven move. News pump, Iran State TV. We have a draft of the initial unofficial framework for the MOU with the U.S. Iran State TV, we have a draft. Yeah, okay. U.S. military forces will withdraw from vicinity of Iran and lift naval blockade. To the moon. To the moon. Okay, so that kind of changes some things. Good morning, Juno. Heard you had a good London session. Good morning, Edie. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm not super kept up on the chat here, so I'm just slowly reading through it here. But yeah, anyway, we've got Alex and Leo joining us at 9, so in about 37 minutes. They'll be joining you, boy, and we'll have a 3 stack for today's AM stream. I'll be hanging out till 10 a.m. Then I gotta bounce. I got some other commitments today, so I can't stay past 10. But it's looking like it might not be too interesting of a day. This news can kind of throw a wrench in some things, but now we may not need to get all the way down to this for value gap here. We might be able to use a different one. But yeah, there's not much up here for me. I don't even think I would have had an entry. No, I wouldn't have even had an entry opportunity on this on the low time frame. Just kind of ran away immediately. Yeah. We'll see. I don't even have a trade on this week yet. Because Monday was bank holiday. Didn't trade that. I was also working. Yesterday was a travel day. And then today's looking like it's gotten away on us. Oh, pardon me. Golds. Wait. Ooh, gold is doing its thing. We've got get some more sell side on gold before another rally. Perhaps. I don't like lows that form like this, where there's zero swing point. Love to see this low get taken out. Create some sort of SMT either at that low or on a daily, weekly time frame down at this low inside of these standard deviations. Or a different or new buy model up to the highs here. We have all of this trend line liquidity here. But I haven't been touching gold at all. I have no interest in touching gold currently on the lower entry time frames. It's been more or less a lot of this, a lot of chop here too. Crappy, crappy, crappy. Yeah. Well, this was actually okay. Yeah. It was moving slow. NQ has been has been blessing. Can you explain for me why you draw standard deviation in that point? Yeah, it's because it's a breaker, and breakers are perfect anchors for standard deviations because they measure manipulation. So standard deviation is essentially measuring manipulation to project potential distribution areas, right? Because the market moves and measured moves, right? So if breakers are your manipulation of a smart money reversal on any fractal, then naturally you can measure those points from the swing low to the swing high of the breaker block, which is obviously between these 2 points here, right? Because you have, if you count your swing points, you have your swing low, you have your swing high, you have your up close candle in between those two swing points. That's your breaker candle. And then you have your lower low. That's your manipulation. You mark that swing low to that swing high to project higher. And that's how you get your standard deviations. How do you use standard deviation? Just 2.5 level to mark targets? No, I use -2, -2.5, and I use this. I use these two zones, 2.5, and 4.5. But mainly 2 and 4. I just use them as zones. And then yeah, typically 4 standard deviations, meaning 4 times um, the distance or the point amount of the manipulation. If the distribution is 4 times that, that's typically what they call max expansion. But obviously, there's standard deviations working on all different time frames, and we can be reaching for them. We could blow past this one, or seeing as we blew past this one from earlier in the week, you can't just say, "Oh, that's max expansion." We have to retrace, or like we have to retrace or reverse. No, because like we also have this one that we just reached into as well, and we're blowing past that one, so we might be using a different one, right? So you always have to kind of use context when you're applying standard deviations. Otherwise, you can tend to just trade them blindly and not get the right info. There's always more standard deviations, right? See, I have one marked up on the high time frame here on the 4 hour from last week's low of week. We're just tagging into that -2, -2.5 right now. So context matters. Appreciate that for real. Yeah, no problem. Morning easy. Ooh, big stretches today. Oh boy. I am one tired lad today. What's the date today? 27th of May. Just me, or did May absolutely fly by? Mix some butter in that coffee, you'll be flying. I've heard mixing butter in your coffee is a thing. Doesn't really work for iced coffee. I'd have to Like I said, I have to make my espresso shot and then melt the butter and then pour it in there. I haven't tried it, but I want to. Yeah, butter and coffee. I mean, you think about it. People put cream in their coffee and milk in their coffee, so like putting butter in there is still dairy. I've never done it. I personally just like regular black coffee, but um, could be a North American thing. I mix butter and sea salt in my coffee. That energy spike is fire. What's the reasoning behind why does it give you more of an energy? Um, why does it give you more energy compared to just regular coffee? What does the fat in the butter do? Yeah, does it only work if you're keto? Or like does it only like work well if you're keto? Because I am not keto. Keto does not fit. Yeah, because someone on X said so. Yeah. Specifically, if you're on keto. Okay, I got you. Yeah, and I guess yeah, fats will keep you full, feeling full longer. But yeah, bulletproof coffee. Yeah, I've heard of that. But if you intermittent fast, then doing that isn't exactly gonna get you there either. But I'll have to give it a try. I'm by no means keto. I'm personally a huge fan of carbs, but that's just due to circumstance and what I do. Fats aren't exactly the best energy source for endurance, endurance training. But yeah, keto, I've never done keto. Yeah, especially yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Like I'm sure I could train my body to like utilize fat for an energy source more efficiently, but it's never going to be as efficient as carbs. It's just a more readily available source, and you have good storage for it as well. MCT oil, yeah, I've heard of that. Someone I knew who was keto just drank like a shot of MCT oil in the morning. It's disgusting. I'd like to see where this breaker takes us, if it does confirm the bearish breaker. Takes you right onto the weekly open. What are you guys thinking for today, though? You guys in the same camp as me? Just looking for retraces? Or do you guys have other tricks up your sleeves? 31K? Yeah, eventually. Good morning, Mario. Someone else said morning up here. Alex. Yeah, oh, yeah, you did. Oh, yeah, then we chatted with the butter and coffee thing. I thought we would push up into the 500s and then maybe catch a sell idea if it presents, but it's such a slow grind. It's painful. Slow grind. We've moved 300 points since London. You guys are you guys are too accustomed to the modern markets. These are massive. Isn't it pretty clean? Expand, retrace, expand, retrace, expand, retrace. You guys forget what January and February was like? That shit was boring. Yeah, I was just saying good morning because I remember you mentioned it up there. I didn't want to. I know I missed your chat when you said hello, so I was just checking. Yeah, 100 points was a big day. Yeah, dude, it was obviously the bigger, the higher we get in price, right? Like the more we're gonna move. I like range bound action better than straight expansion into new all-time high. Why is that? I mean, I know why some don't enjoy all-time highs, but if you can get on the long bias train sooner or as early as possible, then like you have very, very clean opportunities to get long and stay long. There's no data. Like you don't have data. Is your model like primarily based around consolidations? Absolutely, I agree, but you need it to be in this already. On like, what do you mean? Like, yeah, like obviously, like don't buy up here. You buy down here during London, and like, yeah, if you don't trade London, then you know where she goes. There's no new price data. I don't think that's how building models works. I think you like majority of the time Nasdaq is making new all-time highs. It's how equities are. Just because we're in price discovery, it doesn't mean that it's not high probability that we're going to make a new high again, right? So I don't know. Maybe I'm misunderstanding what you're saying. Thought about entering a breaker last night before bed, but I bailed on the idea. It's 900 plus ticks higher. Dang, I should have put at least one micro. Do you do any overnight trades? Yeah, I do overnight trades. But I also don't kick myself if I miss one either. So don't worry about it, Mario. Um, yeah, I would say like if your model's present and you're in the right frame of mind to enter the trade, enter the trade. If you're not, then don't. There should be no, emotion factoring in, right? There's plenty of times where like I show up to the charts, like yesterday. Like my model was presenting right in front of me, right? But I was like, I don't have the bandwidth today to manage it and take it. Like I was like, I have to get ready, I have to pack, I have to shower, I have to do all this stuff. I'm just gonna let it go. I'm not at work today, right? But like if you showed up to the chart and you were prepared and whatever, and you're in the right frame of mind, then like 100% push that button. But yeah, yeah, yesterday was so clean, Da Vinci, so clean. Is there any indicator that is plotting a few things on your chart? Yep. Yeah, I use this ICT kill zones and pivots, which plots the um, highs and lows, like the previous daily high, PM low, lunch low, AM low, all the important points of liquidity that I track, as well as the opening prices. The standard deviations are marked by myself because I don't need to mark. I don't need an indicator to mark them out. And then I have a session or an SMT indicator that I use, and that's about all. But as you said about the emotional state, that's something I've gotten very good at recognizing and accepting, and it's done wonders for my trading. Yeah, man, it's like trading's hard. You don't always need to be, you're not always going to be on. You're not always going to, perfectly execute every single trade. Like obviously the goal is to like maintain as close to that like line of perfection as you can. Like you guys have probably heard me talking about behavioral slippage somewhere or another. If you haven't, this is your perfection line. This is your progress, your growth, whether it be in performance or whatever key performance indicator that you use, P&L, win rate, whatever. Um, and then this is your perfect line. If you make no mistakes, basically, if this is your perfect scenario, and then you have this line here, which is your normal behavior line, right? The distance between your normal or like your day-to-day actual behavior and the line of perfection, the distance between that is your behavioral slippage, right? That's your diminishing returns based off of human error, right? The goal, obviously, is to keep that line as tight as possible, right? And that comes from, sorry, I should have kept that up. You want to stay as tight to that line as possible, obviously, right? Because then you're going to get the best returns. Right? Obviously, you're not going to be perfect for a long span of time. You're always going to be a little bit off of that high or off of that perfection line. But you remain close to that line of perfection through emotional awareness, risk management, adherence to your process, right? And no messing around in between. And like sometimes you're just not going to be in a state where you can perform at your best. So if you're presented with your model in front of you and you understand and you know yourself well enough that you're not in the right frame of mind, you're busy, you might have a distraction or something, and like it bothers you that you are dealing with that, like you have to just skip it and be okay with it, right? You're not going to take every trade that your model prints. Like I'm not mad that I was asleep. Actually, I wasn't even asleep. Actually, I was. Yeah, I was just falling asleep where I'm at. So like, can be mad that you missed something that you can't control, right? And same goes for like taking a loss, right? If you take a loss and you did everything you were supposed to, and it's still a loss, you have to just move on from it, right? Your ability to move on and kind of heed the lesson and move forward and go into your next trade without any sort of lingering, emotional state, the better off you're going to be. Hey Bray, what news outlet did you see the news about Iran that caused that pop up? I didn't personally see it. People in here just said it. There's a couple people that noted it. Something that's also improved my trading is letting go and not holding any expectations for a trade before I wanted it to deliver in a certain way. Yeah, yep. It's really just your invalidation level, and you take profit. Less is more. I screwed up yesterday by moving a stop loss to break even. My risk was barely $50. I got 100, but I missed 600. Yeah, yeah. Those are all very normal lessons that you're very normal things that you're going through. Very normal things, and unfortunately, a lot of the time we have to learn the hard way. It's usually by um, making mistakes like that. There's some sort of opportunity cost involved before we can learn a lesson. If you treat your trading hours as real working hours, your perspective changes. Yeah, exactly. Like we're not just on here fucking vibe trading. Like we're out here sticking to a process. We're showing up, being professional, right? Do you trade today? I mean, if my model presents in a manner that I'm okay with getting involved, then yeah. Good morning. Yeah, financial juice will be the one. That's probably where you saw it. You're not going to see it on like you're not going to see it on Forex Factory. You can find it on Twitter too. Hmm. Okay, we're coming off of this high, and this -4 standard deviation is real nice. Nothing on the low time frame to get involved with, but we got a big fat breaker getting created there too. It's probably too big. 135 points. Yeah, it's pushing it. Not too big, but it's definitely pushing it. Put this back up. Does it look like I'm in a trade? Did I say I'm in a trade? No, I'm not in a trade. If I was, you'd know. Morning, Chris. Okay, so we create this 50-minute bearish breaker. We got this daily high S&T. These standard deviations take you down all the way down here and to the weekly open, which, as we talked about earlier, this daily weekly open has devil's mark on it, right? Very little. There's no manipulation below the weekly open. So that is a good spot to revisit. We have standard deviations in alignment with it. Am I going to short as soon as we create this breaker? Probably not. I would want to see a little more context. I'm not trying to catch tippy tops here. I think we've got lots of room. If this is going to be the sell side of the curve pulling up here, we've got lots of room. I don't need to get in here. I can wait for more proof by way of us forming this breaker, tagging into said breaker, creating S&T at the high, and with NQ forming a failure swing, get that kind of strength switch, right? To then print the sell side of the curve, and then I can have opportunities along the way as well, right? Framing continuations, right? There's lots of opportunity. I don't need to catch the Pico high or the first opportunity, right? Especially considering, look at what's been happening. We formed a bearish breaker on Friday during London session. Got ran against, right? Same thing on Wednesday. Like we have been forming some bearish breakers, not many, but some. And a lot of them have been invalidated, obviously due to lack of context. So you got to wait a little bit. Don't get so antsy. You'll thank yourself for it later that you were just a little bit more demanding of specific criteria, especially when you're counter trending. Okay, I'm gonna get my headphones on here because Alex should be, Alex and Leo. Hello? Nothing, man. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, I got you. Sorry, my YouTube is having a temper tantrum. You're not in here with me yet. That's a good question, Chris. So I keep my markings, specifically like my standard deviation markings on. Um, there's a few different things, right? So if it's measuring just a regular breaker like this, I will keep them up, obviously, like for today. I'll probably keep them up just for like future for reference for later. But as of right now, like this breaker has done its job. It's met its projections. This one over here, you'll probably get rid of that one just because like we've kind of blown past it. It's not exactly too important. But if I'm measuring, for example, like the digital open or midnight open projections, then I'll just keep them for the day because then there's going to be a new day reset, and then we'll have new projections, right? So daily opening price projections typically only going to be for the day. The week, the weekly projections will be there for the week, and then any standard deviation, regular ones utilizing breakers, those are basically kept up until they're met or price reverses and the idea is invalidated. So that's kind of how I run them. I want to see a retrace. Yeah, same here. Just have to wait and see for any sort of confirmation.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody.
Oopsie,
Oh,
oopsie, poopsie, oopsie, poopsie. Sorry,
oopsie
I forgot
daisy.
that I'm on book and I have to keep
Oopsie
it on.
daisy. What's up, Chess? Chris, let me just adjust my mic here because I feel like. Yo, what's up, Sniper? Sniper, good to see you. Amazing posts, by the way. Amazing posts from you recently. I've been seeing them. Don't think I've been seeing them. Kanzi, good morning. Uh, Chris, what's up? Do Thawai, what's up? ED Trading, Karan, yo, thank you for saying good morning. If you guys, if I say good morning and you don't say good morning back, I'm gonna take that as an offense. So, just letting everybody know.
Just to let you know. So that's that thing you
Um,
sent me.
what's up? What? What did?
That thing you sent me.
What did? What about it?
That was Photoshop. The thing you did, or
Yeah,
was that a fake?
Photoshop. What's up,
Okay.
AK Strosny, Dizon? Dizon, how are you, brother? Hope you've been killing it. Juno, good morning. Say it back. I did say it. I said it first. Bullish underscore MF veteran futures yap. How are you guys? AK, what is up?
If you're looking for a retrace, what are you looking for before entering it? That is a good question. I've already kind of stated what I'm looking for. I'm not exactly just because I'm looking for a retrace, I'm not exactly looking to get in on it. I want to see a retrace happen for more buys if that can occur. Um, in order for me to get short, I would need to see confirmation of this 50-minute breaker, and then I would probably want to see S&T at that high. So I'd want to see NQ fail the high and look for an entry that way. Um, to kind of give me that cracking correlation. Because as of right now, like NQ has
Crack.
just been the strongest. So NQ's just been the strongest. So if we form this bearish breaker, it's just not enough info for me. I'm just not comfortable shorting this market whatsoever. So, but if it is to pay off and play out and we get some sort of strong movement and I have a little bit more confidence in the idea to target this weekly open, which it would be my draw if I was to get into a short, then I would just capture continuations along the way. I don't think we just deliver here in one fell swoop. We're going to get opportunities, right? And I'm okay missing this first opportunity if it doesn't align with all the confluence that I'm looking for. Right. I'm being extremely picky for shorts because it's the first kind of sign of any potential shorts. So it's very low on the total for me.
Well, longs.
Yeah.
Give me
If
long.
you approach your trade ideas from a method of like demanding it to show you every possible reason to get involved with it, a lot of things are going to happen. Your frequency will drop, but your win rate will also skyrocket. I'm not sure where that would go to weekly open, best case Asia highs. I mean, I'm not sure either. I mean, no one's sure, but that's why I'm saying let's wait for further information. Because if we go to this Asia high and we create S&T at ES with London low, then shit, I'm probably going to buy it. But again, none of us truly know. I tend to never speak in
Wow.
absolutes, so I won't disagree. I won't, just what's the word? There's a word.
You won't. What does this start with? Let me help you.
Starts with a D. Uh,
I don't
basically
know.
saying like I won't like ignore the weekly open just because like I don't think it's gonna get there. Um, uh, discredit,
Yeah,
maybe that's it. That works.
that's the one.
Yeah, there's definitely another word that I'm thinking, but discredit we'll use for now.
Disregard.
Yes, veteran. Thank you.
Got it.
Yeah, got him. Yeah, I won't disregard the fact that it is a very likely spot, right? But
Deviation.
yeah, but only a Sith deals in absolutes.
That's funny.
Uh, That's the moment that I start speaking absolutes. That's the moment the market starts doing the opposite of what I think it'll do. And like the thing is, George, um, if it's not gonna go there, we'll know because we'll get
Bro.
conflicting information reports and we'll get confirmation for the long side. So just take it one step at a time. Let the market show you what it wants to do. Don't try to bend. Don't try to bend the market to your will. 4 weeks now it's going up. I mean, it's been going up for it's been going up since when? When was the low of the year? It's been going up since end of March. It's not 4 weeks. It's been going up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9 weeks.
Since they created.
Since they created it.
Damn, all the hunkies here. All the hunkies. Yo, new feature. What's up with that? That comment thing up the top. Just letting you guys know if you guys do say something funny, we will pull it up.
The market
Mhm.
not is actually going up. Fiat is falling. Fiat could drop all at once. That's usually how it goes. Dixie will drop. Risk on will go up.
The market not actually going up. What do you mean? We're at 30,000. Hello.
We've
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, morning. How we doing?
Morning, morning. How long ago did you
well,
wake up?
we
What's
thought
up?
you retired.
Sleepyhead.
Dude,
And we
yeah,
thought
can't even lie.
Sleepyhead.
Rough
showing
night of
showing up
sleep.
early for tomorrow.
What's up?
Showing up early for tomorrow.
Yeah, dude, apparently. Oh
Good
my
morning, bro. How's
God,
it going?
dude. What's up, guys? How we doing?
Um, I'm drinking water out of a red solo cup.
Nice.
So I'm
What
good.
happened to the water bottle?
I left it somewhere.
Oh no.
I don't know where it is. So yeah, guys, this is water.
Left it at the frat
Nothing else.
house.
Okay, I'm not drinking
Slamming
uh
some beers on the
cut
lab
water.
live. Just absolute cooking up.
Yeah,
Cut
it's a
water
cut.
in the morning.
Can't do it anymore, guys. You had to do it. You had to do it. I love that. Scooby Gang is complete again, by the way. That's a bar in chat. Scooby Gang is complete.
Good morning. Wolf
Morning, morning.
wine is dying. Dude, gold is down 2%.
Oh my God. Yeah. Gold. I wanted gold shorts for a minute, dude.
Yeah, same. Same.
Was not able to capitalize.
Actually
It's the
dumping.
most American cup ever.
Yeah, it is pretty American.
Oh my God.
I heard Juno got a banger this
It's
morning.
so cup.
Yeah, Juno
What's
with the
new?
unicorn, man. He's been cooking, bro.
I'm gonna give him my money.
Yeah,
Juno, take
Juno,
my
can
money.
I pay you to trade for me?
We'll split it 50-50. You take the money, you do all the work, but then we just split it 50-50. Uh, 9 a.m. beer pong from Alex. Yeah, man. Gotta get started early. How else? Let me pull this up, take a little picture, tell everybody that we're on.
We on the game.
Good morning.
What's happening with what's my interesting? Okay, I'm gonna have to reload. I'm gonna reload my chart super quick here, chat, just because Trading views not loading any of my indicators.
Indicators.
My
Broke that
indicators.
from sipping on lean. Lean, double cup.
Friday, Friday.
So Mr. Don,
Loading.
he'll give you your view. He'll give you his views in a second. Just let
Yeah,
me
I'll
know.
get the views in just a sec here.
Views.
Mr. Sleepyhead was not online.
I'll tell you what guys what I'm looking for though. That I will do. If anybody's interested, I mean, if anybody cares. I want this thing to go up. 31,000 by tomorrow. So 31,000,
Are
thirty-two
we still
thousand by Friday.
or
There's actually no reason not to be bullish in this market. I can't lie. Low 10 minis today. I'm thinking at least 100.
There we go.
I've decided that today was the day that I'm gonna size super heavy. No, I'm joking. Um,
Super.
super, super. Oh my God, Juno, look at my screen, Juno. 5 minute unicorn on gold. Uh-oh.
Ooh, I
5 minute
like
uni
that.
5 minute unicorn
5 minute unicorn.
on the gold. Don't think we
Goldilocks.
can make it up, man. That's kind of cool.
And the 5 minute unicorn. And it right now. Um, let's see. Let's see. Need to log into my accounts.
Let's see if I can just load this up.
If you ain't sweating, you're not risking enough. I like that.
You
I
ain't
like that.
terrified of the markets, man. You ain't trading enough.
You're not trading enough unicorn model. Good morning, everyone. At Leo, any new teaching YouTube videos coming?
Yes, sir. We're
Are they?
chefing one up. I filmed like
Let's
a
get
20-minute one yesterday, dude. So stay tuned. Stay tuned, man.
what's up, Easy? Leo, what is a unicorn?
It's a pony with a
mythical creature?
hone on it. Um, it is a trading model that Juno trades that basically entails breakers and fair value gaps and 15-minute sweeps.
It's
Breaker with
actually
a fair
a
value
mythical
gap.
creature, typically depicted as a white horse.
Oh my lord, dude.
Single long spiraling horn projecting
Buy
from the
gold.
forehead.
Dude, oh my lord. Gold is just, oh, five. Oh my gosh. Can't even make it up. Absolutely absurd.
Absolutely absurd.
Unbelievably crazy. Chat, I won't lie. So, quick little outlook for me here. Based on what I'm seeing with this massive, we don't have S&T, but we do have a big sweep of the Monday highs with this Wednesday 6 o'clock 4 hour candle, and also with this on ES and also with NASDAQ in this example. Wouldn't be surprised if we just wick fill down into like the 30, like mid 30,150s before heading higher. We could try and frame something bearish if we truly wanted to, but in reality, guys, this is the type of market that like it's really hard to framework something bearish because market here clearly just wants to continue higher. So temporary retracements, I'm thinking honestly, same framework I did with yesterday's stream, looking for a short-term bearish retracement followed by a bullish expansion higher, is literally my outlook today. It's the same outlook I had yesterday. Bearish, probably wick fill up into the highs of Tuesday, 10 p.m., prior to then expanding higher once again. If this 4 hour does close relatively bearish, we could potentially even see it head lower back to actually like the 30,000 levels. Because we do have some hourly imbalances that did form. Like we do have an hourly imbalance at 30,144 and could head into the Wednesday 2 a.m. low prior to then expanding higher. But looking more for these imbalances to get filled, like these fair values to get filled prior to then continuing higher, would be the absolute framework for me today. Other than that, though, like it is hard to frame when we're at all-time highs because every bearish move can likely just be another retracement higher, or it could likely just be another period of retracement prior to market then displacing higher. So that's honestly my outlook right now. I know it's pretty simple for today, but ES and QES is currently tapping into another hourly imbalance here. Nasdaq is currently in one as well. So
Yeah.
New York Open, wouldn't be surprised if we see a bit more of an aggressive bearish sweep prior to then that just absolutely ripping higher. So yeah, I don't have any established low, but it's a bit sus. This is true as well. Um, but at the same time, it's like at all-time highs, every relatively aggressive bearish leg always turns into just a retrace period, even if it's just a deep retracement prior to a bullish expansion higher. So it is relatively hard to framework that, but I mean, that's kind of why my outlook is the way it is. And I can play both sides of market quite well at all-time highs. So I could give you guys one side of market too, but market could do a whole other thing. It's quite nice to be able to play both sides around all-time highs as well. So yeah, that's honestly the framework for me. It's quite simple, the outlook. I more just want to see how I can capitalize on it myself. And that's the verdict, chat. That's
What's up,
genuinely the
Justin?
verdict for me.
He'll be on tomorrow, actually. Yeah, he'll be on tomorrow. King will be on tomorrow. Justin Gardner, 6417. A unicorn is a skinny rhino. Thank you, Perun. Perun.
Real.
I don't even want to try to say that whole username. Also, a 5-minute C3 IC. Don't have any established low. That's a bit sus. It is a bit sus. Gold is actually free falling. Free falling. You guys know what I'm talking
Hit it,
about?
hit it, hit it.
Free
Mm.
falling. Shit, I didn't know that YouTube will give me that name. Oh, dude, my Discord is PTV. All right, we'll call you PTV. Do you know if Juno took a trade today? I'm curious. He did take a trade today. He
Did
did
he
take a
take a
trade.
trade? When does he not, dude?
Yeah,
It's
he
Juno,
did take a
man.
trade, and guess what? It was a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. You know what they say, am I right?
Guys, just better. Guys, he has a 10-day waiting queue if you want to talk to him because he's moving in motion right now. If he ain't in motion, you can't talk to him, man.
Movement. What's that? The fourth rule of fucking Newton. Juno is always in motion.
Newton's fourth law. Free
Uh,
fall.
I'm in the gym at the same time. Oh, I thought you were at the gym right now. That's what you meant. Like, damn, that's dedication to watching us. Imagine just listening to us. Like, you just have
Just
us in your
fully,
headphones and you're just at the gym getting a massive pump.
fully committed to the craft, bro. Wouldn't even
Yeah.
be moving like that. All right, Chad, we got 6 minutes here until the
Oh,
open.
yeah, we do.
6 minutes to the open here. We got this big 5 minute imbalance. I wouldn't be surprised if NQ taps into this 5 minute fair value gap pre-New York Open, completely rejects it, bearish manipulation lower into comme ci, comme ça, market continues higher. Boom.
Come see,
Also,
come
by the
saw. Is that
way,
a
what's up?
theory?
What's up, Bray?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Here.
No, I was just making a joke. You said come see, come saw. And I asked if that's a new PD array.
I should name it.
You should.
All right, guys, I'm looking for a comme ci, comme ça PD array prior to an expansion higher here on NQ.
Uh,
Or
I can't
I'm
really
looking,
ignore.
my model's going to be called C'est la vie.
bro, I love you, but don't sing. Fine. Actually, no.
Yeah, I ain't going to
I'm
listen to that guy.
yeah. I don't have to listen to you.
Get a load of that guy, man. Let that man sing.
I'm actually taking requests now, so let me know.
Let the man be
I
young
still
and
kind
sexy. Now I'll
Kava.
breathe,
What
breathe.
about it?
of think.
What about Kava? Shebang. 15-minute MSS with TLL below looks juicy. Juice. I do like it, but as a matter of fact, every time we've had a bearish structure shift, that's literally the reversal point for higher. And that's kind of how I view it, to be honest. I'm like, oh, if we're in this very strong uptrend, I'll just look for a, a market structure shift to the downside, and like that could be the reversal point. Not taking it though, yeah, absolutely not. I mean, I wouldn't mind some downside here, but we are already at a discount. We've taken the first low at a discount. You guys know I love that shit. First low at a discount. I'm about to take the previous 15-minute low, yes, which yes already did. So you have a divergence there. So if we get a sweep of some sort here, the Medusa will
Juno's
literally go.
5 minute unicorn just played out, guys. 2R hit.
Oh, did it?
Ooh. NQ, yeah, it did. 5 minute uni ended up playing on NQ. And gold here, dude. I think gold's just gonna be tanking. Gold is looking like she's gonna be a Ghana.
Sheesh.
Dude,
Sheesh.
market. I wouldn't be surprised to see this bearish leg here prior to a move higher. That's what it seems like. Or we'll get a slight or chat, slight bullish pop into this imbalance, bearish manipulation, bullish expansion, three-way move. We'll call it the zig. I'm gonna call it the zigzag chat. Market's been doing this recently. This is called the zigzag. I've just named it.
Thank you for thank you for your research.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, dude,
I just named it. You're welcome,
thank you. Yeah, you're
everybody.
welcome. I said thank you. Yeah, thank you.
I think it already has a name actually, this pattern. It's the three little Indians. It's something like that. I'm not even making that up. You guys could you guys can look it up. It's like it's either three little soldiers or three little Indians.
Guys, I'm trading. All right, guys, I'm in on this Three Musketeers short.
I'm sorry.
Dude, NASDAQ looks gnarly. There goes gold. Buy gold. Buy NASDAQ.
Nobel Award for this market technician.
Le zigzag. Yeah, isn't it kind of tough? The zigzag's kind of tough, Jay. You guys don't understand, man.
Good. Anyways.
Dude, the thing is, I'm about to pass these TPTs, these TPT 50K on it, and I still have three more trading days. I just gotta, bing, click a button, make 1 cent, continue forth.
Oh wait.
Brother, do you have some oats?
That's pretty good.
Alrighty, chat. About a minute left here until NYO, baby.
I do like this bearish breaker here.
Ooh.
Obviously, definitely early days with it too, and I have the same hesitance toward it that Alex does with it. Just like these bearish breakers have been forming and they've just been failing miserably. So like,
Les
if it's
Miserables.
high that holds, then we're gonna get plenty of ops to get into it and to take it down to the weekly open, which is where I think it would go if it was to be valid.
Oh, guys, I ordered a new license plate, chat.
Ooh. What is it?
It's the
Oh, actually,
abbreviation for liquidity sweep, dude. And I managed to
really?
secure it for California.
What's
Hell
the
yeah.
What's the what?
what's the abbreviation for it?
LIQSWP. Yeah,
It's
get a
actually
load of
hard.
this guy, guy. Get a load of this guy.
Oh, there's open. So Z open
Straight.
straight down. Damn,
ES
son.
nearing London low.
London lows. Yes, is near the London lows. Oof.
Oh boy, there goes the bearish move here on NQ.
Yes, showing some strength here actually at this near this low. It's refusing to fall down with Nasdaq. Let's see what happens. I'm curious.
Yeah, this is interesting.
I am curious. Le curious George.
Yeah, nothing from me here yet, chat. We're gonna just see how Nasdaq plays out. Nasdaq looks like it just wants to head lower first. Be able to see. Could also just recover this entire move, and that's our sweep.
Nice move here on
Yeah,
NQ.
great move.
Continuation lower there. Seems like ES also
Mhm.
wants to seek that continuation. Let's see if we get a distribution here or ES just wants to hold this up here. 1 minute. Think you get a nice little distribution maybe? Let's see. A
Alex,
bit of
what you wait? Short scalp.
bit of a
Hard to
consolidation.
framework this for me, chat. We've got obviously YM is just doing fuck all. It's doing its own thing right now, but I'd like to see. I'd be really happy if ES could expand away from this low now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I want to see ES take out the
Oh, perfect.
London low first before expanding away.
Aumbawe.
A wimble, a wimble.
Oh boy.
Chili.
Ooh,
Chili's.
bum, bum.
Baby back ribs.
Dude, get into these whack ass opens. They just turn into little children, dude.
Alex, what are you waiting for? Short scalp? Damn, dude.
Bro's
Hold
getting
up.
told.
Oh my
Bro's
God.
getting told. Yeah, Alex,
Yo,
what are
what are
you
you
doing,
waiting for,
bro?
bro?
What the heck, man? I was
Take
trying to
that
signal
fucking
bot off of
short,
you,
dude.
Alex. What the heck?
Oh my
Dude.
God.
Where's Kane? Kane's gonna be here tomorrow.
He will be here tomorrow.
Live trading for all of you.
Live trading for all of you. YM is flying, dude. Whatever.
Yeah, what? When is it not, dude? I swear to God, it's like, when is it not, bro? Guys, I think there's a
Whatever.
divergence between YM and NASDAQ. I,
Oh.
th I think maybe.
Um,
I can't lie, YM is quite clean, but it's a
yeah,
mover, dude.
fuck that.
It's almost a 200-point move since
Nobody
920.
likes that asset. Well, there's some people that trade it.
Yeah, I've traded YM a few times actually. Like 3 minute time frame. YM had this weird streak where the 3 minute time frame on it was just nutty. It was so good with like fractal model 3 minute on it was just like a tomfoolery.
Tom Ford.
Tom Ford, Tabacovani.
Tom Ford.
The good cologne, bro.
By Leo Invests. Be a Tom Ford cologne model, bro.
Dude, dude, their
What color?
Tabacovani cologne smells so good, dude.
Dude, I get my mom buys me my cologne.
That's actually so tough. Where'd you get this
She,
scent from?
I don't
Mommy.
know. My mom.
Dang. Yeah, I'm not liking NASDAQ. That's for sure. Not too big of a fan of how this brother's moving.
Yeah, this thing's
Hard to framework something here, chat. I'm just looking at
weird.
this 3 minute as well, and we're just kind of creating some imbalances and expanding away from it, but um just waiting here for right now. We'll see what happens. Yeah, chat. Once again, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you guys are liking the stream and subscribing to Lab Live if you have not already. Got over 150 of us. I know you guys, it's completely free. I know you guys are hopping on here regardless of my singing or Alex's singing. You guys are here. We're providing education and live trading, 3 sessions every single freaking day, right? So if you guys haven't already, let's get the Lab Live to a whopping 4K subs. Make sure you guys are liking, subscribing, commenting as well. We'd like to hear from you guys in chat here. So don't hesitate. We won't bite.
No
Wow, gold
hesitation.
ripped off that
Oh my God.
928 low, and then there goes Nasdaq, dude. Jeez
There
Louise.
goes. Yeah.
There goes her.
There
There
she
goes her.
blows.
I'll tell you
Yeah,
what though.
yeah. It's can't really framework something off this chat. Gotta be honest. I'd have to wait for a C2 and trade a C2, but this is tough luck. Tough lucks. Tough
Liking just
looks.
listening. Thank you.
Minor SMT.
Appreciate that. Um, I like longs here. I like longs. Am I crazy? Am I
Nah,
crazy?
it's not a bad thing to like. It's an SMT as well with ES at the low on the one
Yeah,
minute here,
I
1 minute
like longs here.
SMT. I kind of like this as well. If we can close above, I'm looking for a closure above 3145 on NASDAQ
What is
chat.
happening? Whoops. That was a mistake.
See if this SMT
Whoopsie
holds.
daisy.
SMT doesn't hold, we'll likely just see a small bearish grind lower here on NQ. Jeepers nuts, bro. NASDAQ is flying lower.
Yeah, it is. It's a rocket. What's up, Slim? I'm liking just for the singing. Thank you. That means a lot to me, actually. Snipers. Just such a good supporter. That 3 o'clock open looks too clean, though. Yeah, boys, I am not
How you all
really
doing, Slim Trady? We're
sports.
hanging in there, man. Just trying to see if we can framework a trade for you guys and for myself, but with you guys being here as well. And yeah, honestly, just hanging in there, man. Patience is gonna pay. We're consistently near all-time highs on NASDAQ, so it's best to preserve the capital and save yourself and see what happens next. Actually, funny enough, did that form a C? No, that didn't. What about on the 3 minute? No 3 minute C2.
Dude, this
Wow.
is
Well,
moving.
there goes the
Holy.
bearish leg there, which I think we're 4 hour wick filling here. Yeah, we we wick filled already significantly on NASDAQ on the 4 hour. So looks like we might be heading into those Tuesday lows I was talking about, but we'll see. She
I
looks a
get
bit
it.
weak.
Gotta reset my trading view. Boys, it's bugging out. None of my shit's loading.
Oh no.
Oof. ES took out that low.
Hmm.
And Q. Did it also take out that 3 low? 3? Yeah, it did.
I think this is just continuing lower, boys,
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
a while.
Sam.
Like situations today. Like there's no reason to long it at this point here.
Yeah, especially on NASDAQ here, just grinder.
Oops, keep messing that up. Keep going back to.
Might look to see I can even grab a short continuation off these imbalances.
We go for the gap TBH. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. Just wait for some continuation on some scale. We don't. I mean, we didn't even get an entry op inside of the 15-minute breaker either. So I mean, it's not even something to be concerned about. But this is pretty clean.
Yeah.
Things can change, but I think at this point, um, we'd have to wait for fresh high time frame context. This is pretty deep
Looking to see
expansion
if
lower.
this 1 minute imbalance holds, which it's holding well.
Brand becoming your neighbor around October, moving from Germany to Winterpeg. What are you coming to Winnipeg for, dude? That's actually where I'm at right now. Just
Wow.
outside of
There
what's bringing
goes
you.
almost 30,000 here, chat. That's a respected, the 1 minute imbalance here. Hard to framework this. Sorry, Brad, I didn't mean to cut you off there. My apologies.
You're good.
Yeah, chat. Looks like the type of market where NQ is just going to keep trying to fill these 1 minute gaps and just heading lower until we take out a very strong relevant low. Like right now we just took out the Wednesday 230 low. aka London low here. So that's a pretty significant low that I was watching for. Um, but we'll see how market reacts there because ES has not taken, actually, wait, has ES taken out the two? Yeah, ES has also taken it out. Next relevant low for ES is this 1230, almost midnight open. Oh, brother.
Long,
Guy
long.
Oh,
Oh,
stinks.
brother.
This
what's
guy
the context
stinks.
behind that? If you're longing off of this, guys, I'm afraid you're allergic to money. Just let it confirm if you want. If you want to long
Real.
off
Real. If you're longing this, you're allergic to money.
fucking
That's a bar. That is a bar, Bray.
just wait. We've had, yeah, all down close candles on the 1 minute for like the past 5-10 minutes. Long 70s.
Jesus, bro.
You're
Yeah,
fancy.
this is pretty gnarly. Pretty gnarly. Ooh,
You go.
bum.
You're already getting
What?
it. You're heading to Winnipeg for work, eh?
I love what he say. Yeah, Winnipeg for yeah.
Heading to work.
Sounds so good, dude. It
I
actually
can,
sounds
I can, I can
electric.
get her going. I can get her going. Usually, it's my accent's not too bad, but
Dude, I need a Canadian stream from you.
need a Canadian stream for me. Okay.
So good.
Someone somewhere is trying to catch the low on that. Yeah, they popped a Claritin
Me.
arts. I long it. It still didn't work 'cause they're allergic to money. Say about 5 times. Yes. You know what? I've been actually been catching myself lately saying a boot. Like not like obviously like flagrant like that, but like it has a little bit of a
Zero
Canadian
point.
twang.
A little bit of some sauce to it.
Bring it lower.
Yeah.
Jeepers nuts, man.
Yeah.
Look,
Wang.
it's a mover. That's one green candle, chat. This is it, guys. I'm long in the bottom. I'm
Oh,
joking. I'm joking. It's a joke, chat. It's a joke.
immediately get
Immediately gets liquidated. Bing! Account breached. Quit
I want
being an idiot.
923. I'll long out of 923. 29, 923. Just putting that out there.
30K psych level? 30K psych level? Thoughts? Chat?
Jesus, bro. Anyways, yeah. I would long out of 923.
Oh my lord, dude. Bye, NASDAQ.
Waiting
Have a
for it
great
to get there.
time. There goes 30K. 30K has been cracked.
Bro, Kane's got to be in the short. There's no way he's not. This is crazy.
This
Oh,
is
is there already in long
relatively
position? No, no,
nuts.
no, 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 no. I said I will long out of 923. 29,923. So I'm waiting for it to get there. That's the area where I'd be interested in some longs. Never got my M15 breaker tap. That's a shame. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Tough.
Not
This
getting
is
nothing. It's just
boys.
dunk, dude.
Dunkaroos.
Gonna hit the weekly open by fucking 10:30 at this rate.
Dude, I know. Seriously, though. Holy cow.
I mean, I'm here
Actually,
for it. Let's just rip the band-aid off and then let's get along.
just do it. Just do it. Just. Yeah, chat. Can't, honestly, I mean, you guys that know me know how I trade. There's no framework for me here. Like, zero framework for me here.
Yeah, there's nothing.
This is a
Is that 945? New 15? I like it. Let's long it.
There's
Neutral
negative
two.
2 of the 50-minute bearish breaker. Not a lick of S&T, fortunately. That is worthwhile. That is. Stepping away from the chart. See you later, boys.
See you.
Not a bad idea,
you.
man.
Not a bad call.
Tagging into another 1 minute imbalance here. See if that holds and just continues to send market lower. Likely the case.
Ooh, 9:45. Give us a nice big retrace. 10 a.m. continuations inside of this fat fair value gap. Target the external lows. So something like this. Guess my chart's up. So see 9:45 retrace. Not too much. Just to close the 4-hour candle bearish. And then see a C4. Continuation lower. Leave this big 50-minute for value gap. See some sort of S&T get created inside of that gap. And just
Here's the 1
find
minute, 1 minute gap. 1 minute gap
Right.
respected again here. Cheapers nuts. Yep,
Sweet.
there's the full
Might even
retrace.
give us on the
That
1
could be a
minute if
good
it's sweet.
continuation
Oh,
sequence for me here, chat. I can't even lie. I might want to tag just to try that for some quick shorts here on NQ. Put a limit here at the 60. Stop at this high. Target of 1.5. I'm going to try this light size. If I can get filled on these limits at the 60.
how
I'm going to
heavy
try this light
is
size.
shit? It's so heavy too. It could hit. No, NASDAQ, let me hit.
Likely won't retrace into the 60, but I'm going to try this light size, chat. Market just looks weak.
We just got some
Failed
S&T too.
inversion fair value gap here is a really good confluence for me to grab some continuations on this on the 1. But no retrace in the next like 3 minutes. I'll just scrap the trade entirely. Yeah, she goes full margin short, right? Looks like one of those gaps the market will completely ignore. Yeah. Yeah, you betcha. Alrighty, I got tagged in light size here on these. We'll
Betcha.
see what happens. This could be a deep retrace, but I'm tagging in regardless. Just want to try her out, see what happens. Small size on this as well, chat. Not the type of market I want to be putting on some crazy size.
I feel like Alex wants to long this.
I do, dude. I'm eyeing it, but it's
Oh.
rejecting every minute imbalance. So I'm just like,
Yeah.
I don't.
This was just when 9:45 sweeping the previous 50-minute low. If we close above that 9:46 high, I mean, you got your breaker there. You've got,
Didn't even tag into the 23s, which I wanted, but you do have that divergence with ES.
what's the 23s?
Low at a discount. And OB, like 15-minute. So I do like it, but just a tough spot. Because I feel
Chance I
like
actually get tagged out of this chat. So he wants to retrace back in this 1 minute imbalance. Still in though. We'll see.
I feel like once ES, like, yeah, we have that divergence, but once ES wants to start moving lower, it's just going to take NQ with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's if it moves lower, this could pop too. So you've got multi-session S&Ts, these lows too. YM holding up. You often see that divergence with YM and ES and NQ around that 9:30. The YM usually kind of goes the opposite direction. One of them is lying. But yeah, it's
Liar.
tough to say just because like it is just really a 1 minute breaker, 1 minute bullish breaker. Like this could easily continue to drop. I almost
Oh,
favor it to
jeepers. Oh, jeepers.
create
Yeah, I'm still.
an expansion higher, create a 50-minute swing high, take that low, get some form of SMT if we were to get long, and then have an actual high time frame context to get long.
Alrighty, I'm tagged out there. $250 loss for me. That's a-okay.
There's the 1 minute breaker
Had to give her a shot, man.
taking this, but this could juice up.
I am a fan of fun fact here. 1 minute uni.
We get a closure below. Let me see here. What am I looking at? That 33s. I'll look to short this. All right. Did we get that closure? No, not yet. All right. Screw it. Let's try it. No closure yet. Just need to see closure below 33s.
That's a 1 minute 1 minute fractal C2 and a 1 minute unicorn here with this breaker chat. So likely actually going to see market trend higher. Bad short opportunity for me. Down 257 on the day with that one, just letting you guys know. Transparency.
39s. Nope. Nothing. All right, boys. No confirmation there. I really wanted to see the 23s, but I don't think I'm gonna get them. 15-second, let's go. Yeah.
She's moving, dude.
Yeah, she is moving.
Actually looks really solid. The fractal and unicorn here, C2, looks really good. Wouldn't be surprised if we reject off the previous 15-minute EQ though. That's another concern I have in these type of markets. Juno's probably in on this 1 minute unicorn. Juno, if you're in here, holler at me.
Dude, if you're in here, let us know.
Juno, please, I need an SOS. There she blows. That's 40 points from the fractal entry and unicorn entry here. Really sweet stuff, dude. Gold actually just ripped off the 927
Really?
low. Yeah,
Oh
from
yeah.
sub 4400 back up to 4432. 1 minute just went nuclear. Dying to take a long, I'll just wait for the short. Yeah, I tried to tag into those shorts. Probably a little silly after such an aggressive 15-minute move. I should have expected. I tried to take a short in the new 15-minute period. I should have waited for the wick to form at least on the new 15 minutes. So can't lie. That's going in the journal.
Yeah.
That was a bit of a silly mistake on my end. Is I didn't even wait for the wick to form of
I'm
the new
sh
15, and hence why I got stopped. Like this could be the wick formation of a new 15 prior to just expanding
I'm
back
short
below
here at
30K.
58, by the way.
Nice.
Taking shorts at 58 with stop at 77. And then I'm just gonna look to target the low.
Yeah, it actually looks really good. I respecting the EQ, the previous 15 looks really solid.
58s flat with the stop at 77, and then just target that low, boys. That's me. This is my position. I'll. We're already getting a reaction from that low, which I'm not a huge fan of, but whatever. It is what it is. We'll see. If we can get back down to the 30,003, I'll look to go break even. Or actually, the 15s get into that imbalance, and then I'm just gonna look to go break even there at the 58s. If we can get a nice little push here to the downside. Did we get into the 18s? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just go break even here, guys. Stop at the 58s, or actually 57s flat, just because I want like 1 point. My target is still the 37s, or actually, my target is the 21s. So I'm actually looking for this to be hit here. So hopefully we get a nice little redistribution. Um, if we don't, it is what it is. I'll probably get just tagged out break even. And let me not forget to record this.
Nice, good move there.
Yeah, good stuff there. Beautiful push. Again, I'm just targeting the 22s. So if I can get a nice little push there, that would be splendid. Oof. Oof.
This.
Just gonna look to trail my stop to the 52s. Just get a couple points. At least like 5 points.
Yeah, it inverts the 1 minute gap as well here. So if it can hold this inversion, that'll look nice for you.
Yeah, but it's not looking good.
Wait for the wick, brother. I think you're chilling.
Push here to the downside. 9:56. We got 3 minutes till the open. Or till 10 a.m. So hopefully you guys can see my screen just fine. Stop is at like 52s. So trailed for like 5 points just because commissions, whatever. And just because if it does go to the 52s, it'll go to the high. So no cigar here, boys. It looks like I might just get stopped out here for that little bit of profit. Kind of sucks. I thought this was really gonna play. We'll see. Still have some room here. Nope. And that is me, boys. That is me tagged out for that little bit of profit. Unfortunate.
It's a weird market to read here, dude. I'm not a fan of this at all. It's
Yeah.
just tracing into all the 1 minute imbalances here, respecting them or failing to inverse them. I'm not a fan of this. I don't like trading this.
No. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Oh, Lord, dude.
No way. Jarvis.
Jarvis, cover my
Jarvis.
eyes. Jarvis, cover my eyes. Don't let me see this price action. I might cry.
Jarvis, what the hell is happening? Oh, I'm still pretty confident on this short, man. I'm gonna re-enter. Re-entering off the 25s here. Stop is at the 58s. And then if I get stopped out, I get stopped out. Stop is at 57.75, so let's see. Oh, that might be me. Off this re-entry. Yeah, boys, that's me. One break even, one loss. Unfortunate, but it happens. That's me, boys. That is me. No move to the downside, unfortunately. Really wanted to see or wanted to trade it into the 23s and then go longs from here from the 22s, 23s.
You guys okay if I bounce? I gotta
Yeah, yeah, of
family
course.
Yeah,
I
you're
gotta
good, dude. No
do.
worries.
Okay. All right.
See you, bye.
See
Nothing
ya.
for me at the moment. Kind of a chill day, so not much on my end. But thank you guys for tuning in. Like the stream, and these two boys, these two handsome gentlemen, will take you through the rest of the AM session. So thank you guys again. Appreciate you. Yeah, Alex, Leo, have a good day, boys.
Yeah, you
See
as
ya.
well. How about the family thing? Later, later.
Later, later.
So, chat, can't lie though. I'm like, I have zero framework. Tried for those shorts, failed those shorts, down 257 on the day. Can't frame anything on this right now. I have just to be 100% honest, chat. It's a difficult one for me to frame. Didn't even get the C2 sweep that I wanted either, and we're just wick filling every new gap as well. So it's difficult. Looks like we might get a consolidation around the 30,000 here.
A little calm consolidation.
Yeah. And then gold is also, yeah, like gold on the 1 and 3. Ugh, kind of messy. Yeah. We'll see if we can framework something post 10 a.m. But yeah, like we have this C2 sweep that occurred on NASDAQ. So ideally I would like to see 10 a.m. continue to expand higher. Um, But I mean, even if we formed a C2 fractal right now, like the 3 minute chat, that's to confirm this C2 would have to be, unless we resweep to 10 o'clock, to confirm it would have to get all the way back up to 30,215 or 218.25, which is just diabolical in terms of price movement there. So hard one for me to frame here. Yes, making a nice debut off the 10 o'clock open, though, forming a decent imbalance now on the 1. This could be one that I could potentially look to trade. All right, looks like we're gonna get this 1 minute imbalance here on ES. Could look to trade higher here off ES if we retrace back into this gap. Difficult to read though, but we'll see. No sweep, but that formed an SMT at the lows with NASDAQ, so that is one thing to make note of. Decent SMT at these lows. And confirm the SMT there as well. Yeah, it's not too shabby actually, chat. All right, I'm gonna see if I can frame potential longs on ES here. Yo, what's up, Quill? Morning, morning. 225 looks clean. Yeah, 225 looks very clean. Quill, how you doing? Chris, 225 looks clean. Does indeed. All right, gonna watch to see if ES tags into this fair value gap here on the 1. It's just tapped the price level. We'll see if that holds. Want to see Sisty closure above here because that'd be an SMT candle 3 continuation since we confirmed the C2 sweep down here. So, all right, there goes a tag into there. Yeah, I want to see if I can frame something off this chat. We'll see.
What's up, K Willie? K Willie in the house.
Queely. I was saying Queely. I think it is K Will. K Willie. In the house. Brother's in the house. Let that brother eat. All right, if this confirms here on ES, I'm gonna go long on ES here, guys. I will be going long. I'll grab some starters at market order. Stop at the protected low here. Target of 1.5. Small trade, but I do like the framework on this, especially with the SMT at the lows. Only if we do get this closure confirmation. Alrighty.
Did you get it? I think you did, right?
Sweet. Grabbed a couple starters here at 46
She's pushing.
and stop at this low 1.5. All right, we'll see what we can get here. At anything, I'll just grab more at the 60. Wait for it to retrace into the 60. Get to my fill. Alrighty, filled at the 60. And might get instantly stopped out. Well, we'll see what happens, chat. I'm in it anyways. Nice. It'd be nice if we get a big wick into a bullish, flip this bearish candle bullish on ES. That could be really nice. But so far, I mean, we're back break even on this. We'll see. No promises on this trade, chat. I just want to try this out because this is a C3 continuation. Even though ES isn't the one that led to the C2 sweep, it was the leading or stronger asset in this SMT pair, which is the reason why I'm selecting ES over NQ in this trade. And also, Nasdaq isn't tracing into any imbalance. So we'll see. If I get stopped here, be about down about 500 on the day, and that's okay, chap. Some days aren't the days, and this isn't one of the days for me, but we'll see. I do like the CS trade, so we'll see.
I like it too, but I don't know,
But yeah,
man.
in this market, it could also go to fully fill out this 1 minute gap again before expanding higher, and then I just get stopped, which GG's. That's the case.
I'm not
Gold's
getting
all
the
the way up at
reactions I want.
440 now, chat. Jeez Louise. All right, looks like we might get tagged on ES. We'll see if it at all holds equal lows now with the 10:05 low, but we'll see. Move the Nasdaq chart more on the left here so you guys have ES front and center. Alrighty, we'll see. Has been a tough market. Yeah, I've been trading it well. Today's just definitely one of those days that's a much harder read for me. Like even
Yeah,
looking at
same.
higher time frame, I mentioned this morning, I was like, you could play both sides here very easily, and that's exactly what's happening. Like you can play both sides very well, both shorts and longs, which honestly, I mean, that's not really the market you want. Like I wanted a 4 hour wick fill. I wanted to fill the gap on the 4 hour, which we did, and then we just completely continued to shit the bed. And now we're slowly seeing a long signature higher, but it's like hard because you don't know if this is just a retrace before the following 4 hour being 10 o'clock just expands lower. Like, look, see, this could just be the wick of the new 4 hour before we just slap it lower. All right, well, there we go. Tagged out and with some slippage there because that was an aggressive move. Alrighty, we're tagged out. I'm 0 for 2 today.
Tough day, dude.
All good. We're
Tough
managing our
day.
losses at chat. Average winning day, we're doing above 1100 on the fundeds, and we're down five. Okay, a little bit of slippage, 551 today. So it's controlled, chat, but it's definitely not my favorite. That's for sure. Not a fan. This guy is not a fan in the stands. Do not fear, chat. This is all part of the game. If you can maintain mental clarity in hard markets like this, then you'll be great in good markets. And for me, like, so be it, right? That's a loss. There we go. Want to go fill that 1 minute gap, right? It's really hard. Like, I mean, that was a proper C3 for me, even considering the SMT, but market's just clearly not ready to move higher, and that's just the reality you swallow and move on. Look at this. Even performing both a bearish and a bullish unicorn on Nasdaq on the one
Damn.
here.
Yeah.
That is a little bit of conflicting. Oh, we also did just form a continuation sequence off the 3 minute gap on Nasdaq just now for lower prices. We just confirmed it at the 10:06 closure.
Dude, what is this doing?
I might give like one more trade to go, chat. Like these Nasdaq shorts, but that's a fat stop. It's a 69 point stop. But market does look weak. I might try Nasdaq here for one last trade for me. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong. C'est la vie, chat.
Can't believe I actually went for the equal. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this wants to do, guys. I have no idea. I actually have no idea.
All right, I'm tagged in a NASDAQ here. Except my stop is not going to be the full 69 point stop. Stop is above the fair value gap here. I'm going to play this smart. I'm going to manage my risk accordingly. It's at the fair value gap top here. So the full 1.5 is actually a lot sooner. I'm using the fair value here, 28 point stop target at 1.5. I'm just going for a small one here. Very, very small, brother. Which would be still 42 points if this hits. But this is good already. This actually might, I got tagged in just shy of the 60. Wait, it was at the 30, 29.50. There we go. That's my exact stop chat. We actually might get tagged out here already. And tagged out. Nice, 42 points.
Nice.
Okay,
Beautiful.
nice.
That was
I like
easy.
that framework, and I just wanted to manage my stop having a because the 72 point stop after a $500 loss already. That's literally 140 points of risk per micro. There we go. Well, I'm just shy of break even on the day now, chat. I'm down $17.40. Obviously, the accounts are a little different here. We're down about 30 on the day now. So, 30 on the day on average because there is some slippage on the trade sinker, but we'll take it. Sup, Leo? What's up, Adrian? That was a very quick trade. Nice. Hey, chat. Total total time in this trade was 43 seconds.
Yeah, dude, that was so fast. That's
That's
hilarious.
great.
That was so
Yeah,
fast.
I don't know. I kind of just want to call it like in
Yeah,
terms of
dude.
we'll see if I can frame one more, but I don't want to overdo it. Like I'm considering this a break-even day for me right now. I mean, literally this would account for the fees from the contracts traded, so we'll see though, chat. We will see.
What's ES up to? Pulling
Yes,
slightly
is
higher
kind of
there.
following NASDAQ here. It retapped into the 3 minute fair value after inversing it. Dodgies, I'm waiting for a dodgy tweet on it. You're a donut if you didn't take
Donut.
the
Yeah.
yeah shorts. I'm actually seeing dodgy in London in a few
Oh,
days.
really?
Yeah,
Hell yeah. That's sick.
gonna hang out and do some content. Should be
We went
fun.
to the gym the other day, actually.
Oh, sick.
Uh, I was down there.
That's awesome.
Got a nice little chest pump.
Nice. That was a really yeah. That's a, also chat. Yeah, sorry. My exact fill on this trade was on 30.2850. By the way, chat. So my full risk on that trade was 29.75 points. Just to be give you guys the actual entry signature. Yeah, see, this is not yeah, not a very tradable market shit. Yeah, last night, Alex, I woke up at like 1:30, woke up
Uh,
at 3:30 in the morning, and I kept freaking out that I was like missing my alarm for a stream to like miss market open. And then, and I woke up at like, was it 4 something? Texted my girlfriend, I was like, I do not know why I cannot fall asleep right now. And then I fell asleep, set one singular alarm while I was half asleep, and I was like, oh fuck. Woke up right at like 5:59 or something. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, chat, this is interesting here. Inversion. Let me post a story here going.
Do 15. Do they want to dump it? Open to high and then dump.
By the way, dude, Alex, your content is fuego, bro.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
I was showing it. I went to lunch with some of my buddies at Trade, and I put them on your page, dude.
Thank you, dude. Dude, that last video you made was sick.
Thank you.
How's it doing? It's doing well.
Not well. Like 2K
Really?
views, 82 likes. It's not super solid.
Ah, it's
And I
fine.
kind of fumbled.
It's the consistency of it.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna start making more videos like that.
Yeah.
Like non-followers is 42%, which is pretty solid, and it hit the
Yeah.
age, kind of the age group that I intended with it. And what's nice is the average watch time was almost anybody that's watched it has almost watched it fully, which is sick. Average watch time was 11 seconds. I think the video is 14 seconds, which is really solid. Yeah. So that's like not bad, but I just need to build that consistently.
Yeah, guys, I don't know what this wants. I'm gonna be honest with you. Completely lost.
This is just a buns market, dude.
Yeah. I have no idea what this wants. Man, 15. I mean, you do have a swing, which means on the 15-second, I'd be looking for a premium market here. First high in a premium, we tagged. So, all right, boys, last attempt here. I'm gonna give it a last attempt on some shorts here. I do like it. 15 swing, premium market, rejection from the first high in a premium. Did we get that closure below the 56s? Yeah, we did. So last attempt on a short here at 34s. Stop is at 57, and then I am a quarter of my original risk. I'm gonna be looking to target the 36s. So going all the way down for that low, boys. This will be my last attempt. Stop is at the 57s at that high there. So let's see. Tagged in at the 34s. There we go.
I like to reject off this 1 minute gap.
34s, 75. Stop again at that high. 56s, tight stop there, but this will be my last attempt and then at a quarter of my actual original risk. Because if I do take a loss here, then that'll be my last trade for today, boys. Tough, 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 tough. I mean, I like it. 15-minute swing, rejection from high in a premium market. You've confirmed that 15-second OB as well, so we'll see. But the thing is, she is feeling a bit consolidating. So yeah, boys, last attempt for me here. Again, a quarter of my actual risk. Not looking to over risk on this here. I might look to add if we get some strong closures. But yeah, we will see. We shall see. Perhaps we are consolidating to expand again. Nice push there.
Huge push, dude.
Nice. Once we step into the 85s, I think I'll go to break even if we're able to get that nice little push down there. What time for? Oh, is that a 1 minute imbalance? Hold on. Let me check something. 30-second. Okay. I don't like that. Okay. I'm gonna just go ahead and trail my stop to the 42s. I don't think we come back for this high, so trailed stop to the 42s. Can we get a nice little continuous push here into the 37s? We shall see. '84s. What are we at? '92s. Just looking for us to step into the '84s. I'm pretty much just break even here, boys. One tick below my entry. If this comes back to me, it comes back to me. But yeah, I would really love for this to finish this move. And actually, the 21s there. That'll be my end target, the 21s. So let's see if we can get nice. I'm break even on this already, boys. We got a really nice rejection from my entry. Nice little push there to the downside. So I want to see if we can catch this nice little dub. My exit is 22 flats. So if we're able to capture that, that would be a nice 5R. Again, stop was at the 57s originally, and I do think we get a push below that low. So obviously not to be greedy or anything, but um, once we get to the 40s low, this low here, I do think we actually get really nice expansion if we are able to get here. So let me just mark that through. Expansion through. So I won't really necessarily look to close out TP at the 43s. I'll just trail my stop if I'm able to. Beautiful move there. I'm just going to go ahead and zoom out a little bit and get a nice little view. What I don't like is the fact that we've taken this previous 5 minute low and the previous 15 minute low. So if we are going to reject, it's going to be from here. And sorry, I'm talking so much, but I'm just kind of walking everybody through. Okay, nice push there. Let's just see if we can start getting into the 40s and then into the 20s so I can fully close out TP at the 20s. So I do think we see an expansion through here. Last line of defense for me that I'm observing would be this order block. I do think that this will give me some trouble, but if we manage to close below that midpoint, then I think we should be chilling. We should be chilling.
Great fucking trade, dude.
It's not over yet. Don't.
I know, but still. Don't jinx it. Shit trade, dude. Fucking shit trade. Horrible trade. God, why are you in this?
Because if we are consolidating,
Yeah.
you know how it is.
Yeah. Guys, you don't understand. Alex, yeah, bro, what the fuck? 15 seconds crazy, bro. Alex is a demon on that, dude. Put that shit on his LinkedIn, bro. 15-second demon.
Section. Professional. 15-second scalper. No push. No continuation here to the downside. As I said, that would be the last line of defense here for NQ, that OB that I marked out, which unfortunately I do think is giving some uh some defense there. We'll see. 10:24, we got 6 minutes till the next 30-minute candle opens, so I'm really hoping we get a nice push here during the last few seconds of this 5 minute and then get a continuation into the lows. Because I would love the opportunity to close this out at the 22s and then long from the 22s. I think that would be spectacular. Nice push there. Come on, get us into the 40s, please. Get us into the 40s. Come on, get us below that OB, and then I'll be happy. Get us below the OB. All right, guys, I'm gonna look to trail here. I'm just gonna do an aggressive trail. I'm gonna look to trail to the 74s, and secure pretty much 2.85 R and 60 points. So I've trailed to the 74s. Whatever happens, happens, but I have secured this position for 2.85 R. I do think we see a continuation, but I wouldn't be upset getting stopped out here. Again, my all end be all close is 22s. My stop is now at the 74s. So if I get stopped out, I'm pretty much, I still get the 60 points. But if we do get this full TPU here at one, we will get 113 points. And boys, 22s, that's me tagged out, boys. Boom! 5.4, 5,
Crazy nice trade, dude. Absolutely
5.14
demon time.
R. Beautiful, beautiful trade, guys. You guys saw it here.
Fucking hey, good shit, dude. You literally can't make that up, dude. You're a demon on it. Well done.
Yeah,
Wolf,
no
have a good
problem.
rest of your day, boss man.
Ugh.
Good fucking shit. Alex, when I saw a 1 minute reject off the fair value after the C2 for fractal, bro, that looked good. That looks super, super good. Well done.
Beautiful stuff, guys. Beautiful, beautiful trade. W.
Didn't want to interrupt you while you were calling out your trade there.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
took a super small micro position. Took a 4 micro position off the reconfirmation. I grabbed a re-entry at 84, and I took it out at the 945 low here. So just to map this out for you guys, Alex was locked in. I didn't want to jinx him, but I took this short signature here, same exact trade, stop at the protected high, and I took it out at the 945 low. So less than 1 R, but now puts me up 210 on the day. So green day for me, and I'm locked out here. But yeah, I was a 47 points short on that. Just really, really light size just for that trade. But just thought I'd let you guys know because I like the reject off of the fair value gap here on the 1 minute, since that was my original short that I took for you guys when I grabbed the 10:09 short for literally 42 seconds. I joined Alex much later, but I joined him at the 84s with the Sisti confirmation for
Hell
a
yeah.
continued short.
Hell
So
yeah.
good shit, Alex. That was fucking crazy. Good
Thank
risk
you.
management.
Oof.
This
My
guy's on it, chat.
my
This
head.
guy's fucking on it, chat. Can't make it
Um,
up.
execution's up on screen as well, guys, because I do know that sometimes people are like, oh, but you don't like we do everything on Trade so if you don't see the numbers on TradingView, it's because we do it on Trade. So here are the executions for that. Just a very, very clean in and out, in at the 35s, 34, stop at that 57 high, and then just a closure there at the 24s. So overall, very, very beautiful trade. I'm glad, you know, started the day off rough. Those two losses or break even and then a loss. I was like, dude, I can feel the short. Like I know we want the 22s, you know? So I'm glad I held my conviction there. Why don't you guys connect Trade with TradingView? Because it's the order routing is too
I
slow.
don't like it.
I don't
Yeah.
like it. It's just too
I
slow for me.
yeah.
And
Um
especially because I'm on the 15. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
I'm the same as well, chat. I don't know. Trade of it, I like it. I like having an interface where I can see price react really aggressively. Even though I don't scalp, I just like that Trade of it gives me like real-time price that I can see super easily. Like I can see every tick move on a candlestick a lot easier.
I'm actually
Um, and TV as well. I don't know, just getting like I mean, if I'm doing limit fills, sure, but like even like market order entries on TV is a lot slower, and I'm just not a fan. So.
I'm taking two micro long here at the 20s, and then I'm gonna look to target the 82s, and then this will be my last trade, boys. Uh, pretty much break even on the day. That last trade brought me break even because it was a quarter of my size. So this one's even smaller. So two micro long here at the 20s. Or yeah, at the 18, sorry. 18 is my entry. I do like this reaction from where I told you guys that I wanted to see that reaction. So I do think we get a nice little push here into the 82s. All beautiful stuff there. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm moving break even here at the 20s, or Yeah, 19s right there. Beautiful reaction. And then I'm going to look to close at the 82s if possible, or look to trail above there. Yeah, it is super laggy on TV, and so like I can't really do this what I'm doing. So I'm pretty much break even here, boys, at the 19s. I do like love the push that we got there. I'm gonna look to close out hopefully at the 65s or 71, sorry. 71, 72, 77. That closure, that imbalance there. Let's see if I can. Yeah, so the 67s, that would be my target if possible. So we'll see if we get a nice little continuation here, push, and then if not, this will be my last trade. Fuming with that short. Oh, I'm sorry that happened. Took the wrong asset. Yes, I accidentally got manipulated before the dump. Okay, so we are pretty much chilling on this long here. Stop is already at break even. We got a very beautiful reaction. I'm gonna look to hopefully just trail my stop into the highs if we get the reaction that I want from here. 10:30, new 30-minute candle. I just want to see if we can get a nice little push here. Again, just gonna let this breathe, break even. Gonna let this ride. Uh, either break even or we get back into the highs. So we'll see if we can go and get this last dub. Downside is still really strong, so nice push here into the 46s. Can we get an expansion through? Or if it
Yeah, great
strong
10:30 open here. We're
rejection.
inside of this 3-minute imbalance.
Yeah. Oof. Come on. Come on. No. Wrong way. Wrong way. And that is me break even. Hey boys, I'll take it. I am done for today.
Dude,
So
fucking smashed it. What was the R on that trade? 3?
on which one?
Your previous one.
5, actually.
Good fucking shit, dude.
Yeah, 5.
Good stuff, brother. Well done.
Can't believe I got break two.
Yeah,
Break
chat
three.
for me, I think I'm personally locked out. I'm locked out of the fundeds, but I still have my personal account open in case there's any other trades I want to take. Personal account's 2x ratio, so not a crazy big day today, but we're up just about, well, actually over just over 500 on the personal, which I'm happy about. So considering I was 0 for 2 and then now 1 for 3 on the day, sized correctly on that NASDAQ short, and then the second, or now 2 for 4 on the day. Sorry, guys. So I'm quite happy about that. And we just confirmed yet again another continuation sequence for lower prices here. So it's what a day, chat. But yeah, basically locked out on everything but the personal account right now. Yeah, these 3-minute imbalances on NQ are disgusting, dude. They're actually working so well. Off the 3-minute imbalance, that was immediately a 60-point reaction from the 3-minute imbalance, chat. Look at this. Boom. There's a 71-point reaction from the 3-minute gap. Tapped into the encroachment and just rejected aggressively. Type of market that you either step away from or you watch for it to fill prices in these gaps and then just head lower. Maybe you're the baddest. Well done though, Alex. That was awesome.
Thank you, dude. I wish that second one would have played out. That would have been bang.
I
Bang on.
know. Back to back. Is
Yeah, that would have been
is
bang
is
on.
is. Reswept and now it's just popping higher, Alex.
Yeah.
Just playing with your feelings, dude.
I know, dude. Today it is. It's fucker.
What's up, my dogs? Would you guys look at C4 continuation shorts? We got IC lower. I mean, ideally, that's what I was kind of looking for. Depend what time frame are you looking at? I'm assuming you're looking at the 5 minute. If so, definitely could still look for C4 because we're around minus 2.5 standard deviation. So I'm expecting a bit of a retrace. We have a massive 5 minute imbalance that formed here at the 10:20 candle. So I'm expecting price to trace into this 5 minute. If we respect this 5 minute if we respect this 5 minute and reject with a sisty closure, I could look to go short since we do have wiggle room down into this -4 standard deviation, which also lines up well with like the Tuesday 3 a.m. low. So personally, yes, could definitely still see markets head lower. It's a lot more of a bearish sentiment than I was anticipating. But the one thing I don't typically like C4 continuations if market was already super expansive. Like right now, since the open or since 8:20, we've moved 501 points on NASDAQ today. So, oh, 15-minute mate. A bit sketchy. A bit sketchy. Look for a C4 would be a 1 minute continuation. Yeah, I would look more for, I mean, you could trade a 15-minute C3, and that's not bad, but that's kind of the same as trading a C4 on the 5 minute. So I don't know. For me personally, unless I see a strong reject from this 5 minute gap, likely just gonna just let market slowly chop its way lower.
Ooh.
Because of now, I mean, I think we have an active SMT with ES now as well. So, or did ES form equal lows? No, active SMT with ES. So we'll see. If it rejects well off the 5 minute imbalance, I'd be interested in potentially looking to go short. But other than that, I'm not really keen. After a 500 point move on the day, I'm not really too interested in wanting to trade that, to be frank with you, Dean. Because like that's yeah, we're down minus 1.65% day on NQ is quite large. Yeah, if we do inverse this 5, then I'm likely gonna see markets head higher.
I'm locking myself out.
Yeah.
I do like this though for longs.
It's like
I'm locking myself out, but it's just letting
he's
everybody know.
fiending over here. He's like, wait, let me say
Like
longs.
it's juicy, dude. I love when ES does this. Like this is probably one of my favorite signatures in price, dude. Like the so look, what's it called? Where's my gone box? There it is. From high to low, right? Premium discount. You mark out the first significant lows at a discount, right? So you got that there. And then you've got this one here. But the ones that I love to pair with the most are 15-minute order blocks. So you have a low at a discount, you have a 15-minute order block, and on top of that, you have a divergence with NQ. Because NQ took its previous 15-minute low, ES did not. And so now you have a reaction, a bullish reaction from ES, which means you're going to get a nice little push to the upside, which supports the NQ bullishness. You have a sweep on NQ, and you have a 1 minute order block just sitting there. So I think this is the area that they bring this higher from, actually. This is the one. This is the way.
This is the way, brother.
On my way. Chili's. Baby back ribs.
This motherfucker, bro. Baby back ribs.
So I do think they bring this up. Oscar is long 954. Good luck to you, brother. Good luck.
Good look, brother. Baby, you're the baddest. Baby, you're the baddest. Oh my God, yeah, this long signature off the low, dude. Already 150 points off the low. Yeah, 150 points off that low. Jeepers nuts shit. I'm long 954. Very nice. Well done.
I already read it.
Oh, you did? Sorry.
Oh my God, it's such a common occurrence, bro. It's actually funny.
I'm like dialed in on the charts. I'm like trying to look at potential setups and I just complete missed effect at you.
It's hilarious.
I'm gonna start doing overnight swings again on the personal, dude. I
But
threw in some more sauce on it, I can't lie. Ay caramba. Put in some more capital in the personal account. I think I want to do some overnight swings or some weekend swings, chat. Is.
dude, I'm gonna buy some calls.
Some calls.
Zero DTE. Some QQQ calls. Let's bring it
Also,
back to the fucking high,
actually
dude.
not the worst idea though.
Let's
Like
bring this
genuinely
shit.
not the worst idea. Like I could back that up.
Let's bring this shit back to the fucking highs, bro.
Gimme, gimme it, shit.
I'm gonna do it because honestly, like, what's my risk here? If I just take two contracts, like what,
Dude, you'd be fine.
50
You're gonna lose
bucks,
like
60 bucks?
we're tapping back into a 5 minute imbalance too. We're almost inverse the 5 minute here, so you can take that. Oos.
Can I log into my, thank you. Log in. Yes, thank you. Okay. Let's see here. Yes, it's me. Let's see. What's QQQ? What would that high for QQQ be?
And
36?
pop it open on a chart.
Be the 36. Yeah, 37. Let's see. QQQ today,
Oh,
expiring
it's
today.
off the IB low. Hold up. Yeah, it actually doesn't look bad. Off
Dude, the
it's projected
737s
off the
are
IB low,
10
closed back into
cents.
the range here, and it's already done a 25% retrace of the first 15-minute IB. So it actually looks not too shabby,
I'm
dude.
in. I bought 10 contracts at 737. My total risk is $100. So
Bang.
either I lose $100 or if it goes back to the high, I make whatever, like 1K.
Yeah,
I'll take
not
it.
bad.
I'll take it.
Baby, you're the
737.
baddest. Baby, you're the baddest.
And it wouldn't be shocking. Like,
It really wouldn't be in this type of
oh,
market,
we're
dude.
back at the highs. Wow. It's like it's just another day.
What the
We'll
fuck,
see.
Leo? Your camera's so cool. How so?
Oh, because it's like it moves
Face.
with you.
Oh, it's face tracking me, dude. What? Shout out MacBook Pro, dude. The
Yeah, it moves with you.
2025 MacBook Pro M5.
I'm also going to, by the way, if you guys didn't know,
Lord.
you can actually set text notifications for TradingView. So whenever my whenever I hit TP or stop loss, it actually sends me a text. So if you guys didn't know, now you know. Trigger message alert name. Check your zero DTEs. Save. Yeah, let's see. I mean, I'm all for it. I love NQ at 30K. I would love it even more at 31.
Would you now? Sure,
What
you
would you
would.
guys, what would you guys be doing if you weren't trading? Probably accounting.
Probably engineering.
Yeah. That's the
Probably do
truth.
some engineering
I see
shidazzles.
plumbing in your past. Really? Can't tell if that's a good thing. But
Dude,
I
plumbers are actually cracked. It's one of the only jobs that's not going to get replaced by AI for ages, dude. And plumbers make straight cash, dude. It's nuts. I met a plumber at the airport. Dude, he makes like 270K a year
that's crazy.
being a plumber. Plumbing
Plumber
is a
shit.
form of engineering. It actually is. It's literally engineering of the toilet. Engineering of the caca.
The engineering of the toilet. That's fire.
It's kind of tough. What do you do? I'm a
Fire.
toilet engineer. Tough. So fucking tough. You ever had a toilet clog on you? She's like, yeah. Like, yeah, exactly. That's your bar.
You ever had a toilet clog on you? Exactly.
Yeah. You ever been so invested in the shit that you just forget to wipe and your toilet clogs and
Dude, if this option plays out, it's gonna be crazy. Oh my God. From 10 cents to $1 per contract. That would be phenomenal.
you're probably up. What are you up now? Like
Nothing, dude. I'm up
oh wait, I
nothing.
forgot you got the
Fired today.
37. For some reason I thought you got the 727s, not the 37. Yeah,
No,
37.
I
But I was
need
gonna
the
have to
high,
move
dude.
up into like the 730s to
The
start
high.
seeing profits.
Yeah, yeah. If it
But
gets
if
to
it does make its way
730,
back to the high, dude, ugh.
oh yeah. If it gets to 738, I get a
Dude, we're about to
nice.
crack. If we can close above 729 here or this 1040 high, it's probably gonna trace into the 50% retrace. You'll probably be up about 20% on that.
Let me check. Oh, I mean, I'm up 10%.
Yeah,
Nice.
I mean, closure above that. Got that
Jimmy,
options knowledge
Jimmy
dialed,
Bang
dude, for
Bang.
life.
Limit. I'm gonna set my limit to $5 a contract, just in case.
Just pops up. Trump tweets something, QQQ just fucking flies.
All right, boys. I've got my text alert set on TradingView, so if anything does happen, I just get a text. What strikes? Yeah, 737 expiring today on QQQ. So I would actually need to see the high, a little bit past the high, so it's fully in the money. But yeah, by the way, if you guys are curious about options and stuff, you guys can. Leo actually trades options, and he's pretty knowledgeable in it. So
Don't hesitate to ask me any questions, chat.
yeah, yeah. By the way, drop a like. Make sure to subscribe. If you're watching on X or Twitter, head over to youtube.com/@thelab.live and be sure to use code LAB at all your favorite firms.
Bang bang. What this guy said, man. Equal highs with the 1040 high here on keys.
Tough day though. Tough day.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely, dude. I mean, I was
This fucking
started
sucks.
the day down 500 something. I was 0 for 2.
Tough day
A
for
bit
sure.
rough, dude. Can't lie.
I'm glad I've I'm glad I recorded the execution though
Yeah, that'll be a good reel for a 5 hour trade,
yeah,
dude.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
on TradingView because then now I can
I
actually
keep forgetting to do that, dude. I actually need to like get on that.
I know it's such a bad habit of mine.
Cause like I'm like I just get dialed in. I'm not used to like the like I just
Yeah.
trade live. I'm like, oh, I don't need to. And I'm like, oh fuck, I totally forgot to record my trade.
As a total options noob, where would you start? Um, do you have a recommendation for this?
As a
Because
total options noob, as funny as it sounds, um, Investopedia is a good place to get general, like base knowledge on options. That's kind of how I started was actually through Investopedia. And then from there, transitioning more to like watch YouTube videos. I think the biggest thing to learn about options is learning all about the strikes and actually how option contracts move. Because the biggest misconception is people assume that like you just hop in on options, you can just buy a contract that's close in the money, but there's different types of Greeks. So obviously have your base knowledge for trading down, learn how to read a chart. There's different option strategies. Option strategies are a little different than futures, which is one thing to make note of as well.
Yeah.
Once you have your base knowledge with just kind of generally reading a chart and trend, learn about expiration and time decay for options. So like delta and theta, delta, which is delta and theta decay. I won't give a lesson on that right now. Delta and theta decay are going to be your two primaries that you really want to learn when it comes to options. And then choosing the right strike. But online resources, Investopedia are really good. There's actually a lot of really good educational videos online for it as well. There's also a lot that are cluttered with like really stupid people that just don't know what they're talking about. But that'd be the starting ground. But if you can hone in on choosing the right option strikes before you even get into trading, that's going to treat you the best. So learn the Greeks and terms. Exactly.
Yeah.
But the Greeks are your main focus because that's the primary difference between options and futures is the fact that you have Greeks to worry about. Like you don't have a set every point move, I get a $2.50 per micro. You know, it's like every dollar move, what exactly does that look like percentage wise? How can I capitalize on the most amount of profits considering my option contract and EXP? So that is what I would recommend. Yeah.
Chili's. Anyways, I'm good to call
Bye.
it here, boys. Yeah, I've got this options position on. This is pretty much what it looks like from a futures perspective, even though it's completely different. But my entire risk is basically, or the money that I put towards the contracts is my entire risk. So I'm willing to lose the entirety of the $100. So either I lose $100 by the end of the day, or I make 1.5K, 2K. So the risk here is good. The reward here is good. I do like the fact that we have a divergence with yes. I do
Yeah.
like the fact that yes is at a discount sweep of the previous hourly low on NQ. We also, I don't know if you guys saw this, but we also tapped into this 4-hour imbalance on NQ at a discounted price point. So we have discount on ES, discount on NQ, divergence, OB on ES, which just makes me believe that they just want to potentially take this higher from here. So yeah, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong $100. If I'm right, I'm right. 1.5K to 2K. So I'll take it. Anyways,
Yeah.
boys, we're gonna hop off
Alrighty.
here. Make sure to like, subscribe, bell. I will be on at 2 p.m. today. Probably scalping, but I'll just be doing what's it called? Evals. I won't be doing fundeds because I'm locked out of those. But yeah, see you guys at
Yes,
2
sir.
p.m.
Later,
Uh,
guys. Have a good rest of your days. See ya.
peace.
I'm hopping off here as well, guys. So I'll see you guys soon. Have a good one, everybody. See you later, later, everybody. Have a great rest of your days. Sweet.